Okay, I'm going to make a navigation bar using Fireworks for my website. So first of all, what I've done is I've prepared some images. So if we just flick through these, you can see there's a number of images there, and if we look at the properties down here, you can see that the height is around about the 120 mark in each case, and the width is 88 or 87 in each case. So what I'll do first of all is I'll ask for a new canvas, and I want it to be about 500 by 130. Okay, colour wise I think I'll have a dark grey colour to start with, and that gives me this basic shape. Now what I want to do is I want to insert a new button. Okay, that gives me again that basic shape, so I'll go to my NB1 GIF and I will copy that, and then let's do it this way so you can see how I do it. Copy it, then I'll go back to my button and I will paste that in place. So let's go up here, edit, paste. Okay. Now then, so there's my basic button, and if I want to make this into a home button, what I would have to do obviously is type on there. Now that's way too big, so let's make it much smaller, and I'll type on there, and I'll type in there, let's say home. Okay, just move that across a little way like so, and again select it and make it so it stands out a little more. Let's choose red, that should stand out. Okay, so now what I want to do is select that, and by pressing Control I can move to the overstate. So up here where the tabs are, click on the overstate and click copy the up graphic. To the down, again copy the up graphic, and over while down I don't really need that. Active area. Now what this does is you can here define how much of this button is going to be clickable. So if you want, you can make it really tiny, so you've got to actually go on to click on the face there, or you can make it so that the whole of the button is a clickable area. I'll stick with the whole of the thing being a clickable area. Okay, so just moving those guidelines out like that. Now what I can do is I can start making it so that it actually changes on the overstate. So for instance, if I was to select it, go to modify and transform, for instance, free transform, what I could do is I could make it so that it clicks up slightly and shrinks a little. Move that to center. Okay, also I could get the home writing, and I could change the colour of it, maybe a little darker. Okay, and then down, what I can do here is I could, for instance, what you do, you can change anything about it. What I'll do is I'll adjust the colours and I will invert them. Okay, and then click on done. That gives me my first button, which I can then position where I want it to be. Okay, Now if I want to see how it works, I can press F12. Just activate that, and I'll block content, yes. And when I go over it, it changes, it flips sideways, and when I click on it, it inverts as required. Okay, so now we can move on to the next button. Again, we go into Edit, Insert Button, New Button, and now I can use the MB2, copy that, edit, copy, go to me new button, edit, paste, don't resample, and there we go again, we're on to the button number 2. Again I can write on it, and this time I can write on there for whatever we want it to be for the next page. So let's have band on this one, as if we're doing a nav bar for the band. Move that into position, and then again we go into the overstate, copy the up graphic, the down state, copy the over graphic, the active area is as we want it, and now it's just a case of again changing it to look how we want it to change. So again I'll go to modify, transform, free transform, I'll do the same again, just twist it a little bit and then resize it a little bit so it's a little bit smaller, just level that up, and then on the down graphic I will use the filters again, adjust the colour, and invert it again. Select it first would be a good idea. Filters, adjust the colour, invert, there we go, and done. So now we've got 2 of our 5 buttons in position like so. Again we can press F12, take a look at it, see what it looks like, and you can test this at any time as you are working on your nav bar. But now I'll hover over the band one, it does what we want it to do. I hover over the home one, it does what we want it to do. I click on that, it inverts. Back to this, click on this, it inverts, etc, etc. Everything working as it should. So there you go. You then put 3 more buttons on there, and that's your nav bar finished in Fireworks. So that's how to create your nav bars using the button function in Fireworks and the over and down states.